I got asked to draw a bill cipher by one of you people and I said yes, as it gives me the possibility to make video and also talk a little, as my next storytime video is taking a lot of time to finish. As you can guess, in this video I'm drawing bill cipher in the background. I made a video named "You Want Me to Draw What?" and without spoiling the video, as you all should go and watch it if you have not watched it, I was asked to draw a picture by a person from my class, and I said no. In a way, kinda, I did say no. Some people now might ask, why did I accept to draw Phil Cipher, but not for the person in your class? And that is the reason why I wanted to make this video, as I know for a fact some of you guys might ask that question right now. What is so different in drawing characters from X-Media than an original character? I technically draw art for someone else rather than myself. This video is not an attack on the person who asked me to draw Bill. I did accept it. I feel like I have to say this. Perhaps I'm just overthinking things right now, and I don't have to say it, but I will still say it. But I'm here fully making content of this topic, as I can talk about it and draw Bill at the same time. Asking an artist to draw, or sometimes encourage them to draw a character from a media, can go in 3 ways. The artist says yes or no, or asks you to commission them. All of them are valid answers, and every artist can give different answers depending on what character we are talking about or who is asking. An artist can be more accepting of requests that come from their close friends and not from a random person on the internet. This is not, by the way, a reason to try and become a friend with someone who can draw, as that is so wrong in so many ways, and I have seen these kind of stories too many times on the internet. In characters, many people are not comfortable drawing mechas or furries, by my observation. So asking an artist to draw someone from Transformers or Luna from Helluva Boss can be automatically no, but asking them to draw Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3 can be yes, because they are a humanoid character. The artist can also hate the media you love and won't draw those characters. I have seen artists not drawing characters because they simply won't fit their art style. Really detailed characters can be uncomfortable to be drawn by someone who draws simple or less detailed characters overall, and someone can be uncomfortable to draw chibi art for different reasons. If you now feel like, oh, my favorite artists like the same kind of media as me, so I can go ask them to draw my character, I will note that some artists can see asking requests as an insult, as it can feel like you do not see their skill and time worth of money. An artist can flash at the requester. That is something I rather not touch, as everyone is allowed to react and feel how they want around this topic. My opinion wouldn't be the right and only answer, but I will say it is less common for artists to lash out if you encourage them to draw a character from some media rather than asking them to draw something for you. Personally, I sometimes do accept requests when they are of a character from some media. I might do them or not, even if I say that I would do them, because there is no monetary value, so I'm not tied to it. I mostly go with how I feel, and do I want to shove a random art piece between my list of art I'm already trying to finish? I must say, the list is kinda long on projects I have started or do want to start, and I didn't finish any art in a few months. This month I actually did finish. It was kinda stressful, but that is just the life of an artist who has too many ideas and a fear of losing those ideas, so I keep making new sketches all the time. It would have been nice to have all these ideas a year ago, but you lose, you win. Can't do anything about it except keep drawing and hoping to finish the to-do list at some point. Now, if everything goes well and your favorite artist does like the idea or the request you gave them, it's good to understand where the priority goes on when the art will be finished. As we are talking about free labor that the artist is doing, the request is at the bottom of the artist's to-do list. I've seen and had people who I have accepted to draw a character from X Media, and they have asked, when is the art ready? To me, it's more of a, you don't get to ask that. It will be done when it's done. Simple as that. The most important art an artist is doing is the paid labor. In the professional field, I would say, as my opinion, is that labor that is paid by companies is more important than people from the internet, as companies most of the time have a timeline for when the art needs to be done, plus we are talking about much higher price. Of course, not all paid art to companies pays well, and individual people can have timelines too. I do know that. After the paid labor, there's art the artists want to make for themselves, as many of us enjoy drawing for ourselves a lot. Then there is all the art for your friends you wanna make and challenges you wanna take part in, practicing your skills, trying new media. And after all that, at the bottom is the free art they accepted on doing. So getting frustrated with an artist who keeps posting other things and not the request you asked is a bad thing. I have not gotten straight angry remarks from anyone who I have done request for, but stories on the internet has shown that I have been just lucky. Now we get to my opinion on asking or encouraging an artist to draw a character from a media is nicer than asking them to draw you or an OC of yours, mainly because of the monetary reasons, as rude as it sounds, and because the artist might have feelings towards the characters from X media. An artist can sell their work if the character is from X media, depending on the copyright law, of course. Some brands are okay with fan merch, some are not. Artists cannot sell art that is someone else's original character or the requester themselves if they do not use it on Patreon or Ko-fi, for example, which both are very, very much accepted. The artist can use the piece of art to profit in some way possible. The person who also got their OC drawn by an artist might try and get monetary value by themselves by the free art, which happens a lot. People sell their OCs and will put the price higher the more art it has, and if there is art from known artists, that will affect the price. If you are also drawing a X media character, you have a lot of more freedom to do what you want to do in the art. All you needed to do was to draw the character if anything else was not given, so you can go crazy with your art. The freedom in the art is nice and it helps a lot when trying to get ideas for the drawing. For the art in the background, I wanted to use the golden ratio while making this one. Here are all the sketches I made. First I tried to stay on the golden ratio, but soon my ideas went off that and became more interesting and original, I'd say. Drawing in golden ratio can be easy, but I just didn't get a good idea for it, as many of the ideas I did have been done multiple times already because they all fit Bill perfectly. Sure, I think there is a golden ratio still in the art I am making, but I am not 100% sure about that. While sketching, I was watching videos about Bill on YouTube to get the latest lore of him, as I saw Gravity Falls years ago, and I have not gotten on rewatching the show yet, so I needed some refreshing in my mind, and I knew the book of Bill came out not a long time ago, so I watched videos surrounding it and I really got inspired by his parents. Also, all the art I've seen of them earlier this year has affected my inspiration while really getting into drawing Bill here. And that's why I chose this sketch right here with 3 Bills in it. 3 different moments of his life in one picture. The upper bill is when he was free to make deals with everyone, and the second one is when he was this huge black pyramid, perhaps his final form. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. It has been a long time since I saw the show, and the last one is in therapy, remembering his parents and what he did. Some of the other sketches I did are also very interesting to me to finish, so I might do a few of them or all. If you want me to finish any of these bills, feel free to say that in the comments. All the sketches have a number for them, so it's easier to say what you want me to finish, so it won't be like, I want that bill on the second row, the second last. It's like, that's too much. Going back on the topic, an artist might already have feelings towards the character. I mean it that they have some kind of opinion on them. Of course, if you ask an artist to drop their favorite character from X media, they will probably do it with no hesitation. If the character is someone the artist does not mind, the art could take longer to finish, and if the artist hates the character, they most likely won't do it. It's all because of what kind of feeling or bond the artist have towards the character or with the show slash game slash anything in question. For my final thoughts, I want to say that still, everything here is my opinion and observation. Some artists like to hear request or encouragement and others don't. I am okay with them, as they might give me inspiration on art I could draw. Be kind to your artist and don't try to make friends with them just to get free art. That's still so bad. Here is the finished art I got done. There are links below so you can go and look it better, and I hope the person who requested this art likes it, and also everyone else is free to like it. I wish you all enjoyed this video and my little thoughts, and I hope to see you all in my next video too. Bye bye!